Hello everyone, my name is Trevor, I go by TheMrTrails. Welcome to the channel. In today's video, we have the Dauntless 1.10.1 patch. It will be a bit of a lighter patch today as we are patiently awaiting Radiant Escalation. Will be coming out in about a month from now, but 1.10.1 here will be coming out on Thursday. Let's go ahead and see what is inside. Consider dropping a like for me and subscribing to the channel if you have not done so already. Last patch we had some hunt pass changes that didn't go over so well, so maybe you're not in the market for buying a hunt pass this season, but why not win one instead? Head over to the Twitch, that's where I do the majority of my hunt pass giveaways. And guys, I've been working hard on the merch store the past couple of days. We have a couple of designs ready to go on about 18 different products right now. Probably want to get a couple more designs on more products before we actually do the launch. Pretty excited to get those out and show you guys. We might be launching those in the next couple of weeks or so. So as we have been getting the past couple of seasons, we get some new quests for the weekly challenges. I think we actually had an issue these past couple of weeks though, where the quest like auto-completed itself, but whatever, we got some new quests here. But then we have pretty much the only major change that's coming out of this patch, and that is changes to the Molten Edict. So Molten Edict was still a bit strong from their exotics reworks. They never really intended for the exotics to become like the meta, but in hammer favorable situations, the Molten Edict definitely shined. And I'm pretty sure in certain squad trials, even when it wasn't a frost behemoth or a neutral behemoth, the Molten Edict was still being used in squads because it was just that much more powerful than the other hammers. So they basically decreased the damage on anything ammo related from the Molten Edict. So the names they gave these is kind of not great. So the Molten Edict bombs should be the lava roller. That would be going from 200 base damage to 180, so a 10% decrease. They decreased the shots damage from 135 to 90. So basically the fireball cannon playstyle has been nerfed quite a bit. And then it's ground fire damage from 90 to 60. And ground fire is a very niche mechanic on the Molten Edict. To have this activate, you have to be using the fireball cannon playstyle and use all of your ammo in one charge. I'm pretty sure this doesn't happen on lava rollers. If it does, then I could see why you would nerf this, but if it's only on the cannon playstyle, then you really didn't have to nerf this at all. So this isn't a huge nerf. I honestly don't see this changing a ton. It seems like the Molten Edict is still going to be pretty powerful at this rate. I think it'll at least end up losing to regular repeaters, but even with all this, it'll still possibly be the best hammer on occasion. So as we have been getting lately, until Radiant Escalation, most of the patches are going to be pretty light on what's actually in here. So they've edited the damage zones and hitboxes of the ring and projectile attacks on the Chronovore. Then they say they fixed some challenge stuff. They say they fixed the issue that I just mentioned where the first quest of the season was auto-completed. Frost Wolves were sometimes sounding like an Embermane. The portal train attack on Thrax in the journal said it was still interruptible, but it hasn't been anymore since that was their like fix to keep it from going out of the arena. So I think some people were still having issues with seeing the hunt passes, and that's because they were in an unlabeled tab in the reward cache potentially for them. So maybe once and for all, everybody can see their hunt passes now. Not entirely sure. The description of the marksman chamber was incorrectly stating older damage values because they had to nerf it because it was too good. And Acidic was also saying that it converted core damage into wound damage, which just wasn't true. It took away part damage to make wound damage. And then they say they have fixed the seizure trees. But that is pretty much it. Let's check to see if anything else has come up on the Favreau. Doesn't really look like anything has changed. Except here we have the anniversary event where we will be getting Phoenix theme rewards. It'll likely be similar to last year. I believe we had a rumor quest for a sword, and then there was like a couple things in the shop, I think. I don't know, it was something like that, but we'll basically find out in a couple of weeks. But yeah, that's basically all that is in this patch, guys. Let me know what you guys think about the Molten Edict down below. Again, I don't think that this is so huge a nerf to make it irrelevant, but it's still significant enough, I think, to like balance it at least. Hopefully this is balanced to the point where you wouldn't be, say on like Umbral Nezaga trial, be using the Molten Edict. That would be the main point of a balance change like this. You kind of still want it to be, you know, use it on the frost behemoths of the trials, but you don't want to be using it on other elemented behemoths because it shouldn't be the most optimal in that situation. But yeah, that's going to do it from me, guys. Algorithm stuff. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Merch coming very, very soon. And I have been Trevor. I go by TheMrTrails, and I will catch you guys next time.